This is the second one of these I've seen in 2 days. A black guy, in this case, the black guy goes into a restaurant. Pretty soon, a white guy is holding his face because he's cut. And there's a black guy muttering that all white people are evil. They want to take over the world. And that's why he had to bash him in the face, harass him for 30 minutes, and cut and stab him in the face. But this victim was a little different. Most victims of black on white crime that we see in these videos, they are afraid of, after the attack's over, they're afraid of one more thing. They don't want to become a victim again. They don't want people to think they're racist. They don't want people to think they're bad people by identifying the pattern that they know exists, but they just won't talk about. Not this guy.
He punched in a pizzeria. This is surveillance video that shows a violent attack in the Bronx that a man says was fueled by hate. News 4's Jackie Beckford talked to that victim in the Mott Haven section tonight. Jackie, what they'd say.
Well, that man tells us he's lived in this neighborhood for 18 years. He says he has been the target of racial slurs before, but he's never been attacked until now. When a Bronx man told friends about this unprovoked attack in a Mott Haven restaurant, they thought it was because of his sexual orientation.
Oh my God, you got gay bashed? No, I didn't get gay bashed. I got bashed because I was white.
The 60-year-old, who does not want his identity published, is positive the punch that broke his eye socket and tore his retina was motivated by hate.
Then he turns around and he starts pointing to me, and he's talking to the people at the table and just rattling on about how white people are the devils of the world. You know, I hate white people. We should get rid of white people.
The attack, now being investigated as a hate crime by the NYPD, happened nearly 2 weeks ago inside this East 138th Street pizzeria. Surveillance video shows the suspect gesturing toward the victim before sitting at his table.
He actually picks up my bag and moves it over.
The victim gets up, moving to another table, but says the harassment went on for more than 30 minutes. When he tried to leave,
as I walk behind him, he backslaps me with his hand, and my only reaction at that time was I threw coffee at him. And in a split second, he did a Mike Tyson punch to my face.
But he says no one, not even the workers, helped as he stumbled through the pizzeria and into the kitchen, clutching at his bloody face and begging someone to call 911.
This guy is still on the loose. And unfortunately, it's been like a week and a half since this happened, and he's still out there.
One thing I don't like about the whole designation of hate crimes is, besides the fact that it's a diversion, it diverts us from talking about the violence. All of a sudden, we're into some discussion of semantic legal terms. The thing I don't like about it is it requires us to read some minds. We don't know why this, well, we do know what, we don't know why that guy, black guy, punched that white guy and cut him in the face, broke his bone in his face. Was it because he was white? Was it because he was gay? See how we're already getting into this discussion about, well, you know, all this, it's like an unending discussion. Meantime, this pattern of black on white violence and black criminality wildly out of proportion just keeps growing, proceeding as more and more people in charge of the numbers say, hey, Colin, the numbers are going down. What's the matter with you? But more and more stories we see like this, and the people go, oh, wow, this is, you know, either this is A, never happened here before, which isn't true, or B, the way this reporter figured it out, oh, yeah, this guy's been the victim of this kind of crime many times before in that neighborhood, as have other people. He said something. He saw something. Take a lesson from this victim. Speak out. Tell the truth. Now, just yesterday, we had a guy leave a comment on our Twitter feed. It was one of these, well, I don't care what the color of the skin is. That crime is wrong. We don't buy that construction here. We don't let people soft pedal black on white crime, and I busted him on it, and the guy goes, well, Colin, I'm not as tactful as you are. So when I say these things, people yell at me and they call me names. So you are going to present a false image. That's called lying. You're going to present a false image of the tsunami of black criminality, and you're going to do it just because that will make your friends feel better or people won't call you names. Listen, talking and reading and learning about this isn't for everybody. If you're not up for it, Go do something else. Go follow sports. Blog, do a Twitter feed about your favorite TV show. But don't come in here and soft pedal black and white crime, because we're going to bust you for that every single damn time, because there's too many people doing it already. There's too many victims. There's too many people afraid to make the black kids angry.